This is John Watts. I'm a financial protection attorney in Alabama, and this will be the last video in our series on the 5 options you have when you have been sued. Sued by a debt collector, sued by a debt buyer in Alabama. And generally we're talking about companies like Midland Funding, LVNV, Portfolio Recovery, companies like that that claim to have bought up this debt and now they're suing you. And usually it's the first time you've ever heard of this company. So the 5 options, we've got file bankruptcy, fight it on your own, settle it on your own, hire a lawyer to fight it, and now we'll cover this last one, which is hire a lawyer to settle the case. So what does that mean? Well, sometimes that means you hire a lawyer to go ahead and file a response to the lawsuit and then reach out to the collection attorneys and say, hey guys, let's talk about settling this case. Now, that could involve paying money. It could involve paying no money. It just depends on the circumstances. But you're hiring that lawyer to try to help you get the case settled. Now, I always recommend that clients evaluate, well, if it would cost me this much to settle it on my own, and then I'm going to hire a lawyer to settle it, does that cost me more or does that cost me less? If it costs me more, am I getting some extra benefit from it? Maybe I'm getting credit reporting deleted. Maybe there's no 1099 issue. Maybe other debt is going away. You know, what is the reason to hire a lawyer to do this over doing it yourself? And that's a question that you have to ask. When we talk with anybody about a debt buyer lawsuit, we go through those 5 options. Even if we think some don't apply, we want to make sure we touch all 5 of those options and look at, here's the good, here's the bad, now you decide what's best for you. So in terms of hiring a lawyer to settle the case, you want to always look at and say, what is the advantage of doing that over doing it myself? And again, if we talk on the phone, we meet in person, I'll be able to explain that to you very specifically based on your unique situation. I'll tell you this, for a lot of the debt buyers, what we do is when we're hired, it's basically we're hired for one thing, that is to jump in the case, and then we give the debt buyers a choice and say, we can go to trial, we can fight this, it's no problem, we're happy to do that, or we're happy to settle the case. We give you the choice, Mr. Debt Buyer. You decide what you want to do. And we can be happy either way. So if you're in this situation, you've been sued, and if you haven't watched the other videos, feel free to watch those other videos. Or if you have and you're ready to talk now, then we'll be glad to chat with you about this. Help you go through the options. There is no one size fits all. If I said to you, oh, everybody should file bankruptcy, well, that would be terrible for me to say that. If I said everybody should fight the case on your own, well, again, that would be really lousy advice here. Or if I say you should always hire a lawyer, well, that's not right. It depends. And if I have a day where I'm talking with 4 people who are in your position, I might tell one, you know what, you need to fight this on your own. I may tell another one, hey, look at settling it on your own. Call the collection lawyer, see if you can work it out. And then there may be 2 that I say, you know what, you can do either one of those or you can hire us. Either way, it's a good decision. And then we leave it up to our clients to decide what they want to do, if they do want to become clients or if they want to handle it on their own. So if you have questions, definitely get in touch with us, 205-879-2447. Or you can go to alabamaconsumer.com, read all sorts of articles, watch videos, and there's a Contact Us button on the top of that webpage. And if you just click there, it'll give you a form to fill out. Go ahead and give us some information. You know, who sued you, what county, what's the case number, what's the amount of the lawsuit, and then that will help us to be able to find that case, because we'll look it up online before we give you a call back so that we know what's happening in your case and we can talk to you intelligently about that. So I hope that this has been helpful to you, and just let us know if there's any way we can help you further. Thank you.